Hallo, it's Dumplet here. Here's an item on algebra. X is a real number such that x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 2 times the square root of x squared plus 3x plus 5. Find the value of x. As usual, pause this video if you'd like to give this item a try, but if you're done, let us dive into the solution. Now, we can try to eliminate the square root by just squaring both sides, but it doesn't seem promising just because if I square both sides, I believe this is going to be a degree 4. So like if I square both sides and expand, it's going to be a little bit very complicated. So let's try to simplify stuff, and we can try to make a very nice observation that, well, this square root part is pretty ugly, so why not we represent it by alpha over here. Let's just say alpha equals square root of x squared plus 3x plus 5. Now look how we can simplify this equation, because x squared plus 3x plus 2, we can technically just say it's alpha squared minus 3, because alpha squared is x squared plus 3x plus 5, and then we just subtract 3 to get x squared plus 3x plus 2. Now on the right hand side, since this square root is just alpha, so it's going to be 2 alpha. So we're just left to deal with this, and this is just quadrations, which is a little bit simpler. So we have alpha squared minus 3 equals 2 alpha. Let's put everything on one side. Alpha squared minus 2 alpha minus 3 equals 0. Then we can easily factor it. Alpha minus 3 times alpha plus 1 equals 0. Now, since it's already factored, we have two possible solutions for alpha. Alpha equals 3 and a negative 1. Now let's try to go back here for a while, because alpha here is the square root of x squared plus 3x plus 5. Now it is known that a square root function, it can only be non-negative, so the square root of anything, it's at least 0. So since the square root of anything is at least 0, well, alpha over here cannot be negative 1, because negative 1 is negative. So we just take alpha equals 3 then. So alpha, which is our substitution, from our substitution, alpha equals the square root of x squared plus 3x plus 5. Since we know that alpha can be 3, so 3 equals square root of x squared plus 3x plus 5. So square both sides. 9 is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 5. Let's put everything on one side. X squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. So we have this, and it's just a matter of solving for x. And this is just quadratic, so it's way better than maybe trying to square both sides at the start and dealing with a 4th degree polynomial. So it's a little bit difficult. So anyways, we're just left to do this. So again, this is factorable, and you guys can find the factors to be x plus 4 times x minus 1, and that equals to 0, and we just equate each factor to 0. So for the first factor, I'm going to get x equals negative 4, and the second factor, I'll be getting x equals 1. And in this case, we don't have to worry about negative signs, because, well, a while ago we only considered just because there's a restriction for alpha, because we let it to be the square root of something. But in this case, we don't really have any restrictions. So we're safe to conclude that the given expression, the given equation has two values of x satisfying it. So x equals negative 4 and 1. And this will be our final answer. Hopefully you guys learned something new from this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!